Back at you with another one. It's burning Goji time once again, folks. This is a special one I got here for you guys. This is the Hiya Godzilla King of the Monsters Exquisite Basic Burning Godzilla Battle version. Look at that. Really, really nice box with a beautiful picture of the figure and just a whole city on fire behind them. Now, I have the Exquisite Basic Regular Burning Godzilla from Hiya, and I really love that figure. So I'm super excited about this one because I've already watched reviews on it and comparisons between the two, so I know this one is way different. And from what I noticed in like I saw like several reviews on this. Most of the reviewers tend to prefer this version. So let's see if that's the same case with me. Because I will definitely get to a part of the video where I compare and contrast them. But beautiful box once again. That's just perfect for burning Godzilla with the reds and the yellows. Godzilla King of the Monsters on top with fire. On the side, you have a really nice picture of his dorsal plates here with an on-fire square around it, really a box around it, rectangle, whatever. Godzilla King of the Monsters. You're going to have two nice pictures with flames around them on the back as well. This one you could see, this figure is translucent, which I will show you that later on in the review, but you could see here, it shows the translucent figure. And then a really nice picture of the figure on this side as well. Really looks very red here, which from what I've seen in a lot of the videos, it looks much more red. Really psyched about the black tips on the dorsal plates. I think that's great. That to me could probably make the whole figure pop. So we'll see. Let's get them open and dig into it. Okay, I just want to show you the clamshell here with the Goji inside. Now with this, you're going to get an extra set of hands, and you're also going to get basically the wound part of Ghidorah's severed head, because with this you could actually take King Ghidorah's head out and replace it with this, like the top of it where it looks like it's bloody and there's bones sticking out, and you could put King Ghidorah's head in Godzilla's mouth. Cool that they're giving you these accessories here. All right, but let's get them out of there. Okay. Yeah. Very, very nice here. Let's see what we've got. Oh, yeah. Wow. Oh, yeah, much darker and much more red. All right, let's take a look at them. Okay, so here we go, straight out of the box in clamshell. Wow. This is looking pretty crazy. Oh, man, yeah. It's definitely much darker in color than the original Burning Godzilla. There's way more red in it. And, wow, look at the dorsal plates, man. That looks absolutely insane. It's a yellow into a red into the black on the tips of it. And that just looks absolutely gorgeous. Beautiful. Yeah, I mean, Burning Godzilla, there's no two that are going to look the same. Everybody has their own interpretation of it. You know what I mean? Just for the fact of, you're never going to get the burning part exactly to everybody's satisfaction. So, with Burning Godzilla, I appreciate all different takes on it. And, like I've seen some reviewers mention, I'll just repeat what they said, is that when you take a look at Burning Godzilla, he's different. He could look different in different parts of that scene, So, And once again, just to briefly mention Burning Godzilla, how he became Burning. Basically, when Serizawa set off the bomb and sacrificed his life, it charged Godzilla up to the point where he was going to explode. And when Mothra gave him his life force, sacrificed herself, and King Ghidorah killed her, she gave Godzilla her life force for him to be able to basically control this energy and release a nuclear pulse rather than just exploding and him dying as well. So, and that's how he wound up killing King Ghidorah in the movie. But wow, man, this has a crazy paint job. It's very nice. I very much appreciate the reds and the blacks in this one. It's definitely different. Yeah, I love it. And I'll tell you what, the eyes look fantastic right away. You see that? Look at how nice the eyes look. Oh yeah, that's awesome, man. Okay, so yeah, let's pose this guy, see what he could do, and get into the review. All right, so we'll get him in a nice action pose like that. I'll tell you, okay, straight away, we'll start with the tail. It's very, very nice. It's kind of soft. It gives you nice, nice. Look at the curvature right there. You know, that's awesome. So, yeah, that's good. It's a fairly soft tail. So I like that. I really love the red and the black, um, and like the orangish colors on his chest and legs. Yeah, look at that. And they mix a little yellow in on the dorsal plates here. You could see. Um, but the red and the black are like the predominant colors here, with just that splash of yellow that you're getting on the dorsal plates. I can't get over how nice the eyes are here. Look at that. Look at how beautiful they are. The eyes really stand out on this figure. They're so well done and well painted. Look at that. Look how sharp the eyes are. Um, the inside of the mouth is going to be a nice red as well. And that looks pretty good. Um, yeah. And the teeth are nice too. You can see them. They're clearly around. See them around the outside? Awesome. Yeah, the teeth look great. They're really jagged. Okay. So yeah, the face, the eyes, the teeth, and the inside of the mouth all look very, very good. Nice soft tail. All right, so that's right off the bat. Let's pose him some more. Okay, we're going to get him in a really nice tail off the ground pose. This is a very, very nice tail. I love the way that tail is working. Really poseable. And that just looks great. I love the balance on these Hiyas. Of course, they all come out of the box kind of crunchy. It takes a little while before they're really like the articulation is going smooth, but that's fine. I love the tail off the ground poses that you're able to achieve with Hiya figures. That looks fantastic. Yeah, this is really nice. All right, let's keep going. Okay, now this is about as high up as you could get them to look too, which I think is a little bit more than some of the other Hiyas. Like the head is kind of soft too on this, which is nice. So it allows you to really, really, I think get them to look up a little bit higher than usual with these Hiyas. Yeah, I think I would have to say that. That's looking up a little more than you normally get. That's what's okay. So that's a bonus right there. You know what I mean? And I really love it. I like the posability of the tail and the head and neck so far. That's working very, very nicely. Arms and legs are on the stiff side, but that's all right. Those will loosen up, you know. Look at these dorsal plates. How nice are the yellow, red, and black on that? I love the black tips on the dorsal plate. I've kind of wanted a Burning Godzilla with black on the dorsal plates. Because he definitely shows up with a lot of black in him in certain parts of it too, you know. Um, so this is like, you know, a real reddish, orangish, blackish take on Burning Godzilla. It looks considerably different than the original Exquisite Basic one. But that looks super, super nice right there. Oh, yeah. Definitely so. Awesome. Very, very nice figure. Okay, look at that. You could get this Godzilla into an absolutely fantastic swimming pose. You know, and that's definitely has to do with the posability of the head and neck. You could get him to look almost straight out. That looks amazing. Very, very nice. This figure has nice posability on it. I'm digging it. All right, you could get Godzilla into a very nice running pose here. I love the way that looks. Actually, man, if you look at these eyes are so well done, man. Where if you're at a distance, they actually look like they're burning. Can you see that? Look at that. And then they get more detailed as you get closer. But as you back away, look at that. How nice of a feature is that? Oh man, that's a awesome running pose too. This pose just brings out all the details on him. Look at that. Look at all of the nooks and crannies on his legs and chest, torso, going into the dorsal plates, all the bumps and scales. Wow. This is a heavily, heavily detailed figure. Unbelievably. Very, very nice. So Hiya makes nice figures, man. This is no exception. Beautiful, beautiful figure. And you could get Godzilla, of course, into a very nice crawling on all fours pose here. That looks awesome as well. It looks really smooth on this figure, actually. It was very easy to get him into this position. Super, super nice. Love that. Yeah. I can't say enough about the way the eyes are done on this figure because they make the figure look so good from every single angle. You automatically go to the eyes like bang, you know, and they look. That's the number one highlight of this figure. Boom, starts with the eyes first. Then it's definitely the paint job and good articulation on the head and tail to follow that. And obviously these beautiful dorsal plates definitely count for something also. That's fantastic. Okay, and you get some nice articulation at the waist here. So you got to just push that down to turn it. I think you could go all the way around. I don't really recommend it, but you can turn it pretty much all the way to the side like that, which is good. That gives you a nice side angle. You know, Godzilla turning around to look pose. Yeah, just like that. That looks great. This is a very impressive figure so far. Definitely very much so. And you could definitely balance it out to create a very nice stomping pose. I love that. That looks awesome. That's great balance that these figures will let you do that, you know. Where you could balance them out on one leg like that. Create that famous Godzilla stomp. Love that. And this figure looks great. Okay, now I just want to show you that's about as far down as you're going to get them with torso crunch and head down. So that's about as far down as he looks. So yeah, I mean, maybe that could have been a little bit more. You know, maybe that's something to improve upon with Hiya. Actually, though, I think the 2014 Hiya was able to look down pretty much. But this is good enough anyway. You know what I'm saying? It's not that I really need to. That's it. You know, you want to make him look down, you could do it. Just do a tail off the ground pose. But that looks fantastic anyway. You know what I'm saying? That's a really, really nice pose right there. I like that. Okay, so now I swapped out the hands, the open hands for the fists. And I really love these fists. I love that Hiya has been giving closed fists for Godzilla because, yeah, they look dope when you put them on. And it's nice that you could swap and mix and match or just leave the fists on them whenever you choose. And that just looks awesome right there. Yeah, look at that. Oh man, wow, those eyes. I can't even get over that. Look at that. It looks like there's a light in them. Awesome. Yeah. And these closed fists are just a nice touch. They look so good. You know what I mean? Look at that. Awesome. This figure is so super nice. How about a nice tail off the ground, Godzilla lunging at you like that pose? That's really nice, man. Excellent with the clenched fists. Yeah, that looks beautiful. I think this is a really nice shot. Head on like this of Godzilla maybe squaring up. It's another tail off the ground pose, but Godzilla squaring up at you. I just love the different type of tail off the ground poses that you can get of this guy. Excellent, man. Look at that. Look how nice that is. Sick, man. Okay, so now just to compare it with the original Exquisite Basic Burning Godzilla, you could see the difference, and it's a big difference. It's the difference in the overall color of the figure. A lot more yellow going on here. Of course, you can see this is way more red. Different eyes, different mouth, different dorsal plates. Yeah, the paint job is just completely different. And you know, this is such a nice figure here that it really doesn't matter. You know what I mean? Like, it really, like, there's no point in choosing a favorite because they're both great in their own ways, you know? And I really love the paint job on this one. So I have nothing negative to say about that. Even though this is beautiful, to me it's just a different take on Burning Godzilla. You know what I mean? Plus you're getting the translucent effect of it. But, you know, would I pick just one? No, I would still want to have both of these because I think they're quite different and they both look quite nice. So, but you could tell the difference, you know, yellow and orange, red, orange, black. You know what I mean? Much darker on the translucent version, on the battle version. We have the regular version of the 2019 and the two Burning Godzillas. And it's nice to have all three of these, I have to say. All very bold, crazy, stylistic approaches on the paint jobs. This is that dusty look after he kills King Ghidorah, and it's very well done. This is awesome. Dorsal plates just pop out, and this is a really nice take on it with a fiery red and black. So happy to have all three of these, and these are my Hiya 2019s. I'm excited that I have all three of them, man. Definitely worth it. And we could scale him out here with King Ghidorah so you see how he scales. Let's just move him a little closer to it. And this is the Hiya Exquisite Basic Ghidorah, of course. Looks really nice. Now you're going to be able to remove this head and put the pieces, the accessories that came with Burning Godzilla on the severed head. So that should be pretty cool. Let's try that. And you could, of course, recreate this scene with Mothra crawling on top of Godzilla before she sacrificed herself and Godzilla absorbed her life force, you know. And it's great, you know, with these figures to be able to recreate scenes from the movies. That's what makes this fun. That's one of the reasons I love reviewing this, to, you know, just recreate that scene from the actual movie, and that's very cool. Okay, so you're going to get an instruction booklet that tells you what part of Ghidorah's head to take off. You take it from the fourth part to put these pieces on. Same thing with the other side. You're gonna just plug them in. So, yeah. So what it's gonna look like is that right there, where you see like the torn flesh and bone on his neck, and then on the head, you're gonna see the torn flesh and bone right there on the bottom. So that's actually really nice, you know. Looks like his head was ripped off. Awesome. Yeah, so if we're sticking true to the movie, it would be this version of Godzilla that's spitting out King Ghidorah's head at the end. He was no longer burning at that point. He just basically shot his head into the sky with his atomic breath. But how cool is that you could do that? And look at the bone and the flesh in his mouth like that. That's awesome, man. Very, very cool accessories that allow you to do this. Hiya, man. Hiya is definitely putting out some very, very cool figures. I love it, man. Keep going, Hiya. And now I just want to show you how translucent it is. You can see the red. Look at that. Oh, man. That's nice, all in the dorsal plate. See how the dorsal plates get bright red like that? Oh, man. And you see the orange and yellow come out of it. Look at that. Yeah, wow, look at the body. The body and the dorsal plates. Awesome. Now let's try that with the lights out so you can see how really red it gets. Look at that. Wow. Oh, sick, man. That looks incredible. That really looks like he's burning right there. See, look at that. That actually looks like Heisei era burning Godzilla right there when you have it with the lights out like that. Unbelievable. Look at that. That looks amazing. Okay, so there we have it, folks. You know, this figure right here is all that and then some. And if you look at it like this, you know, if you have it like without, like I turn the ring light off, and that's when it really conveys the black in it through the red. And it's actually like shimmers and glimmers like that just on its own. Look at that. This is an outright beautiful figure. I think you definitely want this one in your collection, boys. Yeah, I highly recommend this. Awesome. Awesome. Man, whoever painted the eyes on this is a genius, man. This whole thing looks really nice. It actually looks nice just like this without the ring light on it. Look at that. Look at it. Look at all the details it brings out like this with a lower light. Where that black really makes it pop. Look at the contrast with the black and red and orange and yellow. Awesome. Yeah, all right. So if you like this guy, go out and get you some burning goji, folks. Like the goddamn video, subscribe to my channel, and I will be back at you with another one soon. Peace out.